Real-time review. So I know I've been teasing y'all about this daggone truck here. So I'm gonna be straight up with you. Nice truck. Nice interior. 2024 Dodge Durango GT. Had a few miles on it. Got the big screen. As you see. I also got a third row. Excuse the mess, because we're traveling. Third row's down at the moment. See full info. Got a lot of different stuff with it. Be straight up and honest with you. Don't buy this, especially if you do long travel, because it will hurt you. I've got over 1,200 miles in it, and there's no way to get comfortable in these seats. Here they're heated and cool, but I guess as far as adjustment, it just doesn't feel right. And for me, I'm not short, but it just doesn't have the amenities, I guess you can say. Well, no, you can't say that. It just doesn't have the adjustability, and the interior is all hard. It looks good, smells good, you know, the whole nine. But it's simple to use, but in the end of the day, you're just buying a name. Third row comes up easy, simple, but it's classified as a full size, but in my opinion, it's not. It's more of a mid, close to full, but not really a full size. At the end of the day, get a full size SUV. You'll be comfortable. This is, in my opinion, is a mid-size. Get a full size. Be done with it. Be easier, and it won't be as painful while you're traveling. I like to travel. This isn't comfortable to me. Not just saying that, it's not a comfortable vehicle to travel in. Now, if you're on a budget, yeah, knock yourself out with it. Fuel mileage, it's decent, but it's not perfect for the size. Like I said, I'd rather have that Armada right there versus this Durango. And like I said, it's a nice spec vehicle. It's got the sunroof in it. It's not a panoramic, but it's got a regular sunroof. If you think differently, you know, please. But my opinion is just my opinion. It's not the vehicle that I would recommend you travel in if you do long distance traveling like I do. I travel a lot, and I like comfortable. This isn't for me, and I moved this seat around so many times after so many stops. It's just not comfortable. I might change my mind later on, but right now it's not. And plus the price point for a Hemi, no. That's the only thing you're buying it for, is just for that engine. Nothing more, nothing less. I might add a little bit more to this. I don't know right now. But right now, it's a no for me, is having one of these in my fleet. All right, we're on the road in the Durango. As you can see, it's a long road. Cruising. It's not comfortable. I'm trying to get into a comfortable position. Cruise control works, but my leg is right there the whole time. So, and that's hard plastic. It looks like leather or leatherette or whatever you want to call it, but it's not soft at all while driving. And that's why I tend to lean my leg. That way, it's resting. It's not a comfortable driving vehicle. I mean, it's a compliant ride, meaning it rides smooth. It's not harsh. It's noisy. Aside of that, it's just, you can't get the seat adjusted right to be comfortable while driving. As for me, I'm old. Well, I shouldn't say old. I'm older. And I had a shoulder surgery. So I kind of need that shoulder on this side to be comfortable on the armrest, which is not. So after a few hours of driving like that, it's bad. It aches like crazy. So depending on your age group, if it's got the Hemi, that's the only reason you're buying it. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. That is the only reason you're buying it. It's because of the Hemi. But other than that, it is slow. And it's just a pain. If you had to make an emergency takeoff or merge into traffic really fast, don't do it in this unless you want to get hit at least twice. Because don't do it. It's not. In all seriousness, you cannot take off fast enough in this thing, regardless of what the stats is for 0 to 60. And it's a heavy truck for a little bitty engine that's been run across the board with Chrysler. It's the 3.6, and they all have the same fatality issue with the rockers going bad and the lifters. So after 75,000, 80,000, it's probably not going to be any more good. You're going to have to tear down the top of the engine and replace the lifters and rockers on it. But that's just me. For the price, get a full-size SUV. This is what I call a fake full-size. Because Chrysler's been doing this for years, where they classified the Durango as a full-size vehicle because of the engine choices that it came with. It's not a full-size. If you're a tall person, big person, or however you might want to classify yourself, and you like space, this isn't it. Get a full size and call it a day. But if you're a Mopar fan, that's cool too. But I wouldn't invest into this long term. I could honestly see myself owning this like maybe 2 years. And for some odd reason, they cut off the automatic cruise control. Wow. Chrysler's gonna have a field day with this one, because right now my auto distance control cruise control cut off. But I'll leave that in the video. I'm not even gonna edit it out. That goes further to go with what I was saying, that it has issues. It's not a perfect vehicle. No vehicle is perfect. But when you pay over $50,000 for a vehicle, you expect a little bit of quality and longevity out of that vehicle, at least 5 or 6 years minimum. And honestly, I think I won't even get that out of this. And I know somebody from Chrysler's gonna watch this video and they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, we can fix it." No, it should have been fixed from the beginning. It shouldn't take this to make you go in and say, "Hey, we need to redesign this vehicle to make it comfortable for everybody, not just certain people, for everybody." So I'm gonna stop here, and then I'll pick up a little bit later and let you know how it's not doing or is doing. Okay, back again. So far, everything is, I'm not gonna say it's fixed, but I had to do a hard reset, just like I had to do on that screen. And yes, there's no reason why you should have to do a hard reset on something that's new. But, so what we're doing now, we're trying out the cool seats. Heating and cool seats. The heat work fine.
Reported ahead.
Okay. Yeah, that far. But anyway, yeah, you don't feel anything. You barely feel anything. And what's crazy about that is my old 2011 Avalanche, when it blows on high. It will literally try to run you out of the seat. The Expedition will freeze you out of the seat. It's just, I don't, Chrysler just never had people complain about that stuff and just dealt with it, I guess. But I'm not going to, because if I'm paying for something, I want it to work the way that you described to me that it's gonna work. And another thing inside of that I'm complaining about, the mirrors don't dim. My old 2011 Avalanche, the mirrors dim. Give it a second, there we go. They dim when there's a car behind me with high beams on. This one does not. And to me, that's a distractor, especially if you're driving at night, which means you got to figure out how to dim your mirrors yourself old school way instead of having the stuff automatic. Maybe the older stuff, or the newer stuff spoils you. But I don't know why Chrysler made that an option on the Durango. Maybe it's not, I don't know. But I don't remember that as being one of the features as an option. But it's not what it is, because I'm not stuck with it forever. You're not stuck with anything forever. So far, this is the other part of the take that I needed to bring up and mention. Now I'll be back with whatever else qualm I come along with. Okay, so on this side, what I did was remove the floor mat so I can show y'all this. The attention to detail. Why is that falling down? Like they just shoved the carpet in there and it's just all flappy and everything. So maybe somebody can let me know, because I'm curious. I've never seen that. So I'm having another technical difficulty again. So the radio locked up again. It froze up. Tried to reset it, and now it's resetting finally after 5 minutes. So it shuts down everything for whatever reason. So everything has to be retrained again and go through the whole process of learning. But a positive note of all of this, when it shuts down like that, you can still change the climate control and change the fan speed with no GUI. That's kind of a good thing. It is a good thing, because you can still work the system appropriately. But like I said, this thing, no, long term, I can't keep this too much longer, because there's no way I should be having the same problem. And it's only been like, yeah, it's been maybe a week with the same issue. This is no, it ain't worth it. I hate to say it like that, but it's not worth it to me. I don't need a problem like this, because this is too much money to spend for something that's almost bad as an Android phone. No disrespect to Android phone users, but this interface that they have is horrible. And like I said earlier, the only thing that sells these are the Hemis. And if you got the Hemi, you're probably experiencing the same issue with it too. So, I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I can't do it anymore. It's not worth it. I mean, it's gonna serve its purpose, and that's it. And once it's done with its purpose, it's out of here. You know, this was supposed to be a nice review of what I thought was a nice vehicle. It still is nice. It's got its pluses and minuses, but the bad part is what outweighs the good stuff that it's good at. So with that being said, it is what it is, or it is what it ain't. You pay for something and expect it to be, I'm not gonna say flawless, but you expect it to be good enough to work, to do what you want it to do, until you're done either paying for it or that warranty is expired. So if you enjoyed the video, as always, like, share, subscribe. And if you want me to do more videos like this with real time, just, reviews of vehicles, I can see if I can keep doing stuff like this. But until next time, just keep doing what you do. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Later.